My name is Emily Carter, and if you think the worst family betrayals happen in movies or trashy novels, let me tell you, they happen in real life, in quiet suburban neighborhoods, behind picket fences and polite smiles. They don't announce themselves with thunder, they creep in like fog, thickening until you can't see the people you thought you knew anymore. I was 24 when the truth hit me like a freight train. Growing up in our cozy colonial house in a small town outside Seattle, everything seemed picture perfect on the surface. Mom, Sarah, was the heart of our home, always baking apple pies for school fundraisers, volunteering at the local library, keeping Dad grounded with her gentle humor. Dad, Michael, was the steady one, worked as a structural engineer, coached my little brother's Little League team, fixed anything that broke before we even asked. My brother, Jake, was 18 then, still in high school, dreaming of college scholarships for soccer.
And me, the big sister, fresh out of college with a marketing job in the city, commuting back most weekends because family dinners were non-negotiable.
Then there was Aunt Lauren, Mom's younger sister by 4 years. She lived in a chic condo in Portland, worked in graphic design, traveled for fun, and always seemed to have the kind of effortless glamour Mom never bothered with. Lauren was the cool aunt, the one who snuck us extra candy at holidays, took us to concerts when Mom said no, and laughed at Dad's terrible dad jokes like they were comedy gold. She came over a lot, especially after her messy divorce left her single again. Family is family, right? Sisters support each other. But I started noticing the shifts. Little things at first. Dad would light up when Lauren walked in the room. Really light up. Not the polite way he did with most people. He'd linger in the kitchen while she helped Mom cook, offering to chop vegetables or pour wine, his hand brushing hers a second too long. Mom would glance over, smile tightly, and change the subject. Lauren started staying later and later after dinners, sometimes crashing on the couch because it's too late to drive back. Dad offered to drive her home once or twice, saying it was no trouble. Mom's smiles got thinner. I told myself it was nothing. Families are close. Maybe Dad just appreciated the company after long workdays. Maybe I was reading too much into it because I'd recently gone through my own breakup and was hyper-aware of relationship red flags. Then came the weekend that changed everything. It was late October, leaves turning gold and red outside. Mom had driven up to visit her parents in Oregon for the day. Something about helping Grandma with fall cleaning. Jake was at soccer practice, then hanging with friends. Dad said he had paperwork to catch up on at home. I decided to surprise everyone with takeout from our favorite Thai place. I let myself in quietly, planning to set the table and blast some music. The house was too quiet. No TV, no radio. Then I heard it. Soft murmurs from the master bedroom upstairs. The door was cracked open just enough. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. Dad and Aunt Lauren. On the bed Mom and Dad had shared for 25 years, clothes scattered, her legs wrapped around him, his face buried in her neck like he was drowning and she was air. They didn't see me at first. I stood frozen, takeout bags slipping from my hands, plastic containers clattering to the floor. Dad jerked up. "Emily!" Lauren scrambled for a sheet, eyes wide with horror. "Oh my God, Em." I turned and ran, down the stairs, out the front door, into my car. I drove for hours, around the lake, through back roads, until my phone blew up with missed calls from Dad. Voicemails I couldn't bear to listen to yet. When I finally came home that night, Mom was back. The house smelled like bleach. Someone had cleaned frantically. Mom sat at the kitchen table, face pale, eyes red but dry. Jake was in his room, door shut tight. Dad was gone, bag packed, car missing from the driveway. Mom looked at me and said, very quietly, "He told me everything. It's been going on for almost 3 years." 3 years, while Mom planned family vacations, while she fought through her own health scares, while we all pretended life was normal. Dad had left with Lauren that afternoon. They drove straight to the airport. Tickets to Costa Rica. One way. He left a note on the counter. "I'm sorry. I love you all, but I can't live this lie anymore. I'll be in touch when things settle." Settle. Like this was a minor inconvenience. The fallout was immediate and brutal. Mom filed for divorce the next week. The community found out fast. Small towns love gossip. Church friends brought casseroles but whispered behind hands. Jake stopped talking to anyone for days. He punched a hole in his bedroom wall when Dad tried calling. I blocked every number, deleted every photo of him from my phone, like erasing him could erase the pain. Months passed in a blur. Mom sold the house, too many memories in every corner, and we moved to a condo in the city, closer to my job. Jake graduated high school and went off to college on the East Coast, barely coming home. Mom started therapy, started painting again, something she'd given up years ago for family time. She dated eventually, cautiously, with men who treated her like she mattered. We heard bits and pieces about Dad and Lauren through distant cousins or Facebook slips before we blocked them all. They got married on a beach in Costa Rica 6 months later. Photos surfaced. White dress, tropical flowers, big smiles. They looked happy. Like villains who won. Then the real twist, the part that made it feel incest level wrong even though blood wasn't involved. Lauren got pregnant. A boy. They named him after Dad's grandfather. They posted about their new chapter, blended family bliss, vacation homes in Central America. Dad wrote long posts about following your heart and second chances. No mention of us. No apology. Just erasure. Holidays became landmines. Thanksgiving the first year after. Mom tried to make it normal. Turkey, pie, football on TV. But the empty chair at the table screamed. Jake FaceTimed from college, voice cracking when he said grace and skipped mentioning Dad. I cried in the bathroom afterward. Christmas was worse. Mom insisted on traditions, decorating the tree, baking cookies, but every ornament Dad had hung for years felt tainted. We eventually started new ones. Ugly sweater contests, volunteering at shelters. Small rebellions against the past. I got promoted, met a guy named Ryan who's steady and kind and asked about my family without flinching when I told him the story. Jake graduated, got a job in tech, started dating someone serious. Mom remarried last year to a widower named Tom who makes her laugh like she used to. Then, last summer, Dad showed up, unannounced, at Mom's new house during a 4th of July barbecue. He looked older, thinner, gray streaking his hair, eyes haunted. Lauren wasn't with him. He'd come alone. He carried a gift bag like it was a peace offering. The backyard went silent. Neighbors stared. Mom stepped forward, calm as steel. "What are you doing here, Michael?" He swallowed. "It's been years. I wanted to see you all. The kids, Emily, Jake. My grandson's turning 5 soon. I thought maybe we could talk. Family." Jake laughed, sharp and bitter. "Family? You abandoned us for her. Married her, started over like we were disposable. Now you want back in because your perfect life has cracks?" Dad winced. "Things aren't perfect. Lauren and I were struggling. The distance from everyone. I regret how I handled it. I was selfish. I hurt you all so badly. But I still love you. You're my daughter, my son." I stepped up then, voice steady even though my hands shook. "You don't get to decide when the clock resets, Dad. You chose her over us every single day for years. You built a new family while ours shattered. Holidays? We spent them picking up pieces you left behind." Jake stopped celebrating birthdays because they reminded him of the dad who didn't show. I stopped trusting people because the man who was supposed to protect me chose lust over loyalty. Tears ran down his face. "I'm sorry. I was wrong. I want to make it right." Mom spoke last. "You can't. Some things break permanently. Go home to your wife, to your son. Leave us in peace." He left the gift bag on the porch. No one touched it. We watched his car drive away, taillights fading into the dusk. That night, after everyone left, Mom hugged me and Jake tight. "We survived him," she whispered. "That's our victory." Dad tried reaching out a few more times, emails, letters, even a birthday card for Jake. We didn't respond. Lauren posted once about healing old wounds, but we blocked that too. Now, holidays are ours again. Thanksgiving means Mom's new recipes, Jake's terrible dad jokes. He's practicing for fatherhood someday. Ryan carving the turkey. Christmas has lights, laughter, no ghosts in the corners. Dad and Lauren, from what cousins whisper, they're back in the States now, closer to Portland. Their marriage hit rough patches. Money issues, arguments over raising the kid away from real family. Irony bites hard. But that's their story. Ours is the one where we rebuilt from ashes. where a mother raised two kids alone and still found joy. Where siblings leaned on each other instead of tearing apart. Where love means showing up every damn day, no matter what. Betrayal like that leaves scars, but scars can fade. And sometimes the strongest families aren't the ones born perfect. They're the ones that choose each other after the storm. If this story of heartbreak, betrayal, and quiet resilience resonated with you, smash that subscribe button on my channel for more raw, real-life inspired tales straight from the Reddit trenches. Turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the next one. Take care of your heart out there.